Hey everyone, Tim Schofield here. It's time to do a full review on the Hisense H9 Plus 4K TV. I do want to give a shout out and thanks to Hisense for sending this TV over for review and also sponsoring this video. So the Hisense H9 Plus is a 4K UHD TV with a screen resolution of 3840 by 2160. Now it uses an LED technology that's Hisense coins ULED, just standing for Ultra LED. Now this TV is HDR10 compatible and is also a smart TV, so you can connect to the internet over Wi-Fi, and there's also an Ethernet port in the back as well. For me, something I always look for in a TV is slim bezels. And because a TV is always on display, it's something that you might be rolling a picture album, you might just have some wallpapers going. So it's something that's always out there, and it might just be an extra decoration piece. So aesthetically, you want it to look good. And I find that having very slim bezels on a TV is something that just increases its aesthetic value. And with the Hisense H9D, the bezels are actually very slim. It looks great whether you're watching a movie or, like I said, just have wallpapers rolling through Chromecast, or potentially even just the photo albums you have. There's a group of screen modes, including gaming, for decreased input lag, which is less than 40 milliseconds. And I find this is great for me because personally I play a lot of Xbox on my TV, a lot of fast-paced games, whether it be a sports game or a first-person shooter, and having that decreased input lag really helps out when you need to make some quick decisions, some quick movements. Overall, the games look really good as well. I will be getting the Xbox One X, which will be able to play some games in 4K, which I'm really excited about. And of course, this Hisense TV future-proofs you for that 4K technology. The H9 Plus has a wide color gamut and HDR, and it produces some really great images, and the colors in the videos that I watch are also very vibrant, and you can customize the coloring. So if you're really into the technical side, you can dive into settings and really customize the feel of the contrast, the brightness, the coloring, and just customize it to your liking. And for those of you that still watch a lot of 1080p content, no need to worry. They do have a 4K UHD upscaler built into the TV. The H9 Plus has an AnyCast function, so you can actually cast your phone's screen. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm playing a YouTube video right now, but I'm gonna jump into input, and you'll see right here, Any View Cast. I'm gonna select that and actually grab my phone and then go to the mirroring option on here, and then just search for device name, Smart TV. So Smart TV will just go ahead and pop up on your phone. I select it, and then what it's going to do is connect. It's loading up, going to create a connection. You'll see right away, it's sharing my phone screen, so I can switch between pages. I can swipe down. There's just tons of stuff. I want to go ahead and just show off maybe pictures. I can also probably go into horizontal mode to take up that full screen, so you're not just using it in vertical mode. Here's a look at the remote that does come with the H9 Plus. You'll see pretty standard home button for function controls. You have a quick settings button, apps, exit. And then you have, for those of you that like to cut the cord or even just use other options, you have a Voodoo option, you have Fandango Now, and then my three that I use all the time, Netflix, YouTube, and Amazon. Those are my big three that I use, so great that I have quick shortcuts to them. To get to the main home option, there's a home button that you can go ahead and press, and it brings you to a list of options such as apps, notifications. You see up at the top gives you a look at the weather, live TV, inputs, media, and further settings. Now you don't only have to use these apps. You see there's an apps button right here. So if I go ahead and press it, you can go ahead and browse. There's a game center, so you'll see Ultimate Poker or Rock Swap Adventures if you want to play some games on here. You see Opera TV, a weather app, iHeartRadio. So there's definitely a lot more Pandora, a lot of apps integrated than just these that are indicated down at the bottom of the remote. And like I said, if you're like me, you use YouTube all the time, and for me personally, Netflix and Amazon are huge. So loading it on up, of course, the loading speeds will be dependent on your internet speeds as well, so that matters. But the interface is pretty standard to the TV YouTube interface, same with the Amazon app or Netflix. If I want to jump over to Netflix, I can go ahead and do so, and it loads right up. Again, scrolling through Netflix, pretty standard TV interface, seems to be quick. It doesn't really lag at all when I go ahead and press buttons, which is nice to see. The H9 Plus has 15 watt by 15 watt speakers in case you want to use the integrated sound system. However, if you're like me, you'll probably have a surround sound system with a receiver and some multiple speakers. The H9 Plus has a 120 hertz panel and also uses something that Hisense calls motion rate 240 to kind of stitch everything together and make things seem smoother, especially when you're watching sports or maybe watching an action movie where things are very quick. And I do find that, of course, when watching sports, it helps. I don't have the express written consent of any sporting company, MLB, NFL, anything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and not risk getting flagged with a copyright and just kind of show off a sport. This is just FIFA on the Xbox, but of course, this is something that a motion rate would help a little bit with because things are actually very quick and smooth. So overall, nice work, Hisense. So anyways, that's pretty much it. That's my full review of the Hisense H9 Plus. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, click that thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe. Lots more coverage to come. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching.